All right, guys, welcome to Wig Making 101. This is January updates. I did do this live yesterday on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and unfortunately, some technical issues ended up interrupting getting this up to you guys so that you'll know what's going on with Wig Making 101. So I'm here re-recording it so that you guys would get this information as soon as you possibly can. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have a lot to share with you for the year 2020, so I feel like I'm not rushing to answer your questions. So I'm just going to start off with the information you probably want to know first and foremost. For 2020, we are going to be doing a touring. I'm going to be touring and training, which means these right now for January, which will actually end up being March, and then not March, but February. Then we got March, April, and then I have another March. You guys can see, but this is the tentative schedule that I have right now for the tour training. So these locations, times, and dates are not necessarily 100% set. They can be rescheduled, and the reason why I'm saying that is if you look at points 1, 2, 3, and 4, the location is going to be at either at a salon suite in that area or at a hotel conference room. You guys will know within the amount of time that is necessary. Capacity, that would be max 10 students, and the course will run if there are only 5 students. As of right now, Antioch, Tennessee is not near the 5 student mark yet, so it may have to be rescheduled for February. But do keep in mind that you need to register for this if you're interested in me doing a hands-on training course with you in an area that's closer to you instead of you traveling to me. You want to get up on this. So number 3 means the cost. It's $397 for current students, and it's $697 for non-students. So if you're not a student at all with me, you're not a part of the online courses, you haven't taken a hands-on course with me, which includes the online courses, then you would be paying $697. But everyone else, it's $397 for the hands-on course. It will be 2 days. It will be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., whatever time zone that we are in. The training will be on making wigs by sewing machine, because I definitely want to brush up and help you guys with those particular skills. And it's going to be on basic ventilating methods, because we are going to be going off into the hair loss sector for 2020. And I do want to show you guys how to make some of these medical wig pieces and cranial prostheses for that particular sector, if that's something that you're interested in creating products for. So for 2020, wig making training tour will be in these locations. More will be added as the months further go through. I still have New York, Chicago, Ohio, Florida. There's quite a few that I'm getting them scheduled out so that I can make sure that we can I can help you guys out in that training aspect. So these are the dates. They're already on the website. After I'm done with the updates and making sure you guys know these basic information, I'm going to head on over to the website and show you what's changed, what's new, and how to navigate through the website, even if you already know. But if you don't know, this is for those of you who don't know. So certification process, there is a certification with Wig Making 101, which will also be with WIGMA.org as well. Wig Making 101 is going to be certifying those of you who are interested in getting wig making or custom wig maker certification, because this would help you in the hair loss sector if you have to have some form of licensing or certification in order to get any other licensing to deal with medical wigs. And that will be discussed within the courses. But there are requirements for that, because I am going to be certifying you guys for that, so that help you out. And then there's other things that I'm going to be helping you guys with as far as other licensing and certifications as well. So with Wig Making 101, it's just your basic custom wig maker certification. The requirements, you have to have been working with me for at least 3 months, whether that's hands-on and online courses. So at least you've been with me for 3 months. That's the time frame that I'm giving The testing fee is $79. That includes your certification process and your certification. And you are being certified through me as Wigmaker 101 and under wigma.org, which is a part of, the business. So certification process goes as this. There will be a video review course that you would be watching. It's all online. You'll be seeing videos that are pertinent to actually testing for the certification. Trust me, guys, it's going to be easy. I've been an educator for a number of years. I really don't like to do testing, so I try to find ways to make it very easy for you to get this certification so that you can move on with your business if this is what you need to, get your business started. You will be completing a written test. Before, in the last updates, I mentioned that I was going to give you a certain number of questions, but I am going to change it because I do want to test your knowledge and I do want to ask questions that I am very sure you guys will know and from the video review courses. So that's how it's going to go. And then you are going to end that process in order to get your certification. It'll be a face-to-face interview with me. Now, I am aware that there's a number of you who do not live in my state. You do not live in my country. Technology is all over the place. We have FaceTime, we have Google Duo, we do have this Zoom application where we can do face-to-face interview. And that's for me to see, your skill, your technique, and questions, feedbacks, all kinds of things, and then your certification is granted to you, and then I help you along with your business venture, whatever that may be. So sign up will begin January the 15th. It might be a little bit sooner than that because I got all of this information already packed up for you to get the process started. You can decide when you want to get your certification whenever you are ready. If you've been with me for 3 months, then cool, you can start right then and there. If you want to wait a little bit longer, it's totally up to you. But if you need the certification and you want the certification to add to your value, then definitely do it when you are ready. Now, I am looking for instructors. And the reason why I'm looking for instructors, because this online school is going to be a lot larger. I definitely want it to be an international thing. And then there are still more skills and more things that I want you guys to know how to do when it comes to wig making. Wig Making 101 is strictly about wig making. So if you're thinking about cosmetology, dealing with chemicals and things of that nature with person head, that's totally different. We're talking about wigs, cranial prosthetics, and medical wigs. That's what we're doing. So there are other aspects to designing wigs beyond just, the fashion wigs. Needless to say, I am looking for instructors. I mentioned this before, and these are the list of instructors that I'm looking for. I'm looking for colorists, specifically licensed colorists. So if you're a cosmetologist and your specialty is in color, then definitely looking for you, because it's totally different dealing with someone's actual hair and dealing with wefted hair or bundled hair or hair that we have for wigs. But you do have to be licensed for that, because that's a chemical process that is being applied to this hair, and then also those wigs are applied to a person's head. So I need to make sure that you are protected and I am protected at the same time, and our consumer is protected if they purchase wigs from any of my students or you guys get the picture. So you do need a license to teach color with Wig Making 101. The other 4 installation technicians, I'm looking for installation technicians, meaning that you are a person that knows exactly how to install wigs, frontals, whatever it may be. You may have a particular creative technique to it. If you are a licensed cosmetologist and you do this, I want to know. If you're not and you have a technique and it doesn't go beyond the boundaries of certain licensing, I'm looking for you. Wig stylists, those who do cut and style, more than likely you are licensed, but even if you're not, just keep this in mind. I'm not being very strict on licensing except for color. But wig stylists, I'm going to be looking for you guys, wig maker educators. If you are interested in educating and teaching how to make wigs, whatever your technique is, it may be slightly different from mine, and it may be a technique that could help someone else that will be our student. So I'm definitely looking for wig making educators, and I'm also looking for hair practitioners. Now, the last one, when I talk about hair practitioners, I know someone asked me whether they should be licensed or not. I'm not going to say that you have to be licensed, and I'm not going to say, you know, you can't sign up or decide to teach that aspect if you don't have a license. I'm just looking for people who have experience in dealing with hair loss, and we can converse from there. So these are the instructors that I need, and I am going to do this particular process. So how to sign up. This is how we're going to sign up. You need a cover letter, you need a resume, and you need to send me in a video. Now, how long that video is totally up to you. If it's longer than 5 minutes and you're having a hard time getting that video to me, please reach out to me and let me know. But I will need a cover letter, I will need a resume, and I do need a video of you demonstrating or instructing of whatever that particular thing that you are interested in teaching. So that's what I need. You need to send that to me from wigmaking101@yahoo.com, all in one email. And make sure that the subject line means that you are applying for a colorist, or applying as a hair practitioner, or applying as I need this information. You will be filling out contracts because this is a paid gig. This isn't something that you're going to be doing and it's for free. It is a paid gig. So contracts are going to be signed. Non-disclosure agreements will be signed, and you may need to fill out a 1099 with me as well. So those are the things that you need to know moving forward. If you're interested in teaching with me, once we go through the interview process, you send me your cover letter, resume, and your video. I reach out to you, we do a interview process, and then if it's a go, NDAs, contracts, 1099s to make sure that you guys are good. So here we are. And then I mentioned this in the last live, and I'm just going to keep this straight to the point and short. I do have a community for you guys. The last update for December 2019, I was trying to get an idea of whether I should do it and which platform to use. And I went on ahead and just went for GroupMe. And I decided to make this particular communication or community free to everyone. So if you're watching this and you are not a student yet, it is totally fine for you to become a part of this community. This community is where you are able to network with others. You can ask me questions. You can receive up-to-the-minute updates and links to live courses. You may or may not be able to get into them. If you're a student, you'll get into them. But if you're not a student and I share those links, you won't be able to because you're not a paying student. So just keep that in mind. But at least you will know what's going on when you are ready to become a student of Wigmaking 101. So that community is on the website, and I will show you how you can get to it after I'm done making sure you guys get all of the updates. So that's what the community is for. And it's on the GroupMe app. It only works on your mobile devices. So that's your iPhone, your Samsung phone, or your mobile phone and your iPads. Desktop doesn't work well. Laptops doesn't work well. Only on mobile devices, you know, because it's a text messaging application. So for 2020, we're going to be focusing a lot on the hair loss sector. So we're going to focus on units for hair loss solutions. So that's January's focus. And I'm going to be focusing on these 3 things, and they may billow over into February and March, because April we're going to be starting actual medical wig training in these aspects. So let's go back. Units for hair loss solutions. January's focus is going to be working with transparency lace, or HD lace if you've heard of this before. We're going to go back into toppers and toupees again, and showing you all of the different aspects of ventilation methods using topper or creating toppers and toupees. So toppers is what we know is kind of like that piece for women. They call it toppers. Toupees is that hair replacement system that is usually for men. So that's what the difference of the names of toppers and toupees. This is usually something that is more noticeable in the Caucasian market. So I'm just being very transparent with you on toppers and toupees. But you will be learning how to do hair replacement systems, which in this case, for all nationalities. So keep that in mind. But the ventilation methods, there are several different methods that you should know how to do. And not only that, you need to know these different methods so that you'll know which one to use for when we learn thin skin cranial prosthetics. So medical wigs training starts April 20th, 2020. And then these are the things that I'm going to be covering, and not just me. There will also be other instructors that, you know, I've already reached out to, and those of you who are interested because you have the experience in hair loss practice, you would be able to help with teaching these courses too. So we are going to talk about the basis of hair replacement systems, medical wigs, or in other words, cranial prosthetics, making custom units, molds and thin skin molds, because Wig Making 101 started off with teaching you how to mass produce and manufacture just a basic wig, whether it's a closure, a frontal, or a 360, you know, wig. You learned that. But when we're talking about custom units, then that's where measuring and sizing and all of that comes into play. So you will learn how to do that, what tools you will need in order to make this process work for you, how to outsource materials and finding vendors. If you, for any reason, decide that you want to go into this sector and you're not interested in making them, I do need to share with you guys vendors that you can go to, and then you can use that as your business, a part of your business. Cleaning, pricing, and installation techniques, definitely need to know that, especially if you are someone who's going to be doing this. The lingo, ICD codes, DME licensing, etc., like the other aspect, the governmental information, or should I say the lawful information you need to know when it comes to hair loss and that sector. And then how to work with physicians. So oncologists, trichologists, pretty much hair practitioners that are licensed. How can you work with them when you are actually a hair replacement system maker? In other words, a wig maker or a custom wig maker for hair loss. So we will start that April 2020. It may be a little bit sooner if, you know, everything goes as planned, but just know that April is when we're going to start that. So I did go over questions and answers at the end of this, and unfortunately those things had gotten deleted because of technology. It happens. I'm not bothered by it, but in the community I did share links and things out to everyone that had these questions. So they wanted to know about the sewing machine, which I'm going to do a separate video on that. They wanted to know about the magnifying glass that you would use for ventilating. So there's glasses, and then there's like, I had it behind me and I showed it in the camera, but things that you need for this next going of training that we're going to do. So that's all in the community. So make sure that you join if you are watching this and you haven't. So I'm going to move myself over to, let's see, this is our website. So here on Wig Making 101, this is an online school. Yes, I do offer hands-on courses as well, where you can travel to me, and what you guys probably already know is that they're scheduled for you. So enrolling in hands-on courses, you do have your options. So when you go to the home page, and right now I'm only just showing you the desktop view. Cell phone view is very simple and straight to the point. You can watch courses. It'll show it at the lower left corner of the screen on your device. You'll click on that, and that'll allow you to go to watch the courses. So before I do that, let's make sure you guys know this is the home page. And this video will be changing to these updates. So this is letting you know what we offer. And the live, I got links for you to join the live, but that link will change for you to join the community. And then you can enroll in our online courses. It's $79 a month for 6 months for, full tuition, or you can pay full tuition at $397. Now, I do want you guys to understand that this cost will increase because I am increasing the information and the value of these online courses. So just keep that in mind. But if you want to enroll, all you do is just click on the one that you want or click on enroll now, and it will send you to where you can start your payment plan or pay your $397 for full tuition. Now, this gives you lifetime access. This isn't something where you only have a certain amount of time to use it. You have lifetime access to everything that's online courses. Keep that in mind. And you'll see that it also says that you do get the deluxe wig makers kit with the full tuition, but it's not included with the payment plan. So to each his own, whichever one works for you. You want to enroll in the online courses, please do so. Enrolling in the hands-on courses, these are the locations. When you click on them, it'll give you the dates and times and everything, and it'll tell you exactly what we're focusing on, and it's the same for all locations. So we have Tennessee, we have Dallas, we have Los Angeles, and we have Washington, D.C. So those are our locations for now. More will be added as the month goes on. And if you are closer to me, or you live in Detroit or in Michigan, period, or you would just rather travel to me, then you'll just schedule your personal course with me. So you would press on schedule now, and that will send you to a calendar that'll allow you to, because you have to be a member, it'll allow you to be able to schedule some time with me, to talk with me so we can converse as to what it is that you need for to learn during that 2 or 3 day hands-on course. Those hands-on courses, if they're here in my studio. I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly, but everything is here for you. All you would need to bring is hair and your sewing machine. Everything else is provided for you, and then I instruct you based off what you want to learn. So it just all depends. So I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to show you guys. After that, if you're not following me on all these social media platforms, you want to make sure that you do that. I do have a blog here on the website, so that it's teaching you things. You probably want to come and learn some information. Definitely come to the blog. But I'm WIGMAKING101 here on YouTube and on Instagram as well as Facebook. So there are videos that are here. Just subscribe to the channel. That way you get to the up-to-the-minute updates as well. And that's it. So one more thing. For the courses, when you go to watch courses, whether that be on your mobile device or on a desktop, you would go to the word watch courses. You wouldn't go to enroll unless you are not a student. So if you're a student, and even if you're not a student and you want to know what's being taught in each category, you are allowed to see what's taught in each category, but you're not able to see the actual videos because that is for actual paying students, but you are able to see what's going on in the back end. So when you go to watch courses, there's the student home page, and these are the courses that I offer at the moment. So there's wig making courses, there's wig color and style, there's specialty wig making, and then there's medical wig courses. So for someone who's not a student, including if you already are a student, the student home page allows you to get access to all of that information. So on your mobile device, when you press on watch courses, it will send you to this page first. This page is the student home page. It has its own menu for you to be able to navigate through the courses. you do want to listen to the welcome video. That welcome video applies to current students and non-students so that you'll know. Updates, if you click on that, it will send you to a list of all of the updates. You will see this update in that playlist as well. Live course schedule, it'll show you the live course schedule. We just finished this instructor informational and January update in this video. So you definitely can just, well, it'll be linked to the video so you can watch it. All of the rest of these are actual courses that are offered to students only. So when you click on join the live or watch the video, you may not have permission to watch it if you are not a current student. So, but you are able to see what the schedule is, just in case that's some information you really want to know, and then you're interested in Wig Making 101 as your educator for your business. Now, Wig Making 101 online courses, again, here's the menu. You can go and view them now. Say, for example, right now, wig making courses, when you click on it, it will send you here. Yes, if you are not a student, you are able to come to this page. It has a welcome video for that particular online course or master course or module. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, wig making tools and making wigs by hand are free to you if you're not a student, but the sewing machine wigs are not. So in the wig making tools, when you click on watch courses, it'll send you to this page. These are all of the videos involving tools, hair, needles that you need, caps, adjustable wig bands for certain consumers, learn about the sewing machines, which I'm going to be adding more to this part anyway. So just know that you can watch these videos. It'll give you a taste as to how I instruct. And as you scroll through, you can shop for tools separately from the program if you like, and you can shop for hair separately from the program if you like. I'm going to be adding more links to the shop hair. These are just links that I go to when I want to shop for hair, but you can go to your local beauty supply store if you're just learning and practicing. But when it comes to your business, that's a total different thing. Yes, you can use these same vendors in a sense, but you have to do your research. All I do is just provide you the link for it. And if you are a student, a part of the business course, I provide even more information to you about how to navigate through vendors and things like that. But I don't have a problem just sharing with you guys who I use to make wigs for, and in a way that it'll help your business. So this is the wig making tools. If I go to watch courses menu, you'll see that that's where we were. There's wig color and styling. So what's coming soon is the wig color, and then the installation techniques. I will be doing videos myself, and then you will start to see that there are other instructors introduced into these courses as well. And then, you know, there's wig styling. And just to give you guys an idea of a course that you really don't have access to, just want you to see how it's kind of set up. So cutting and styling, it is in a particular order based off knowing the first steps and then on and on. So introducing you to cutting and styling tools. Those videos are live. How to prep for cutting and styling. That's a pre-recorded video. How to set your parting or fringe bang. I mean, those are straight to the point, all the way through, showing you exactly how I do it, step by step, what tools to use, how to use the tools. You see that. And then cutting and styling curly hair wigs, those videos are there. And then there are going to be more videos in this area, like bob cut styling and pixie cut styling. And then there's other types of styles. We're going to be adding those into playlists based off me and other instructors' skill set and creativity style. So you will see those. Now, for the other courses like specialty wig making, this is where the ventilation courses are. This is where the topper and toupee courses are. This is where ponytails and other hair pieces. You will also learn about wigs for kids, Jewish wigs. There's even more in this aspect, but I haven't added them in yet. Also making custom wig caps. We're going to be finishing through these courses as well. This is what's in the specialty wig making courses. So what you see is coming soon, will be coming soon, and you will see them this year. And then last but not least, medical wigs. You notice that each one that I go to, it has a welcome video. You are free to watch it. You can listen and learn from that. And then it shows you what courses we're going to be starting off with first. So hair loss basics is what we're going to start off first. It gives you a brief description as to what it is that's going to be involved in that course. Customizing molds, I'm going to teach you how to do that along with other instructors. And the vacuum thin skin wigs, I'm going to be teaching that as well as other instructors as well. At the bottom of each page, there is Get Your Wig Certification with Wig Making 101. Whenever you are ready, if you're at a certain part where you're ready to get your certification in there, you can click on that button. It'll send you to register, pay your $79, go through the process, and then the final interview is with me. That's scheduled when you are ready. And once that is complete, you get your certification. So it doesn't start until January the 15th, but if you are on the site regularly and you click on that link, or you see that link and you notice that it says register now, I'm ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to fly. So I'm going to go back to the home page so that you guys know this is where you would start off at, or if you need to know any information or need to be able to get to a link to a live or to a particular course if you need more information. So everything is there. All you have to do is click it, Wig Making Courses. It'll scroll you right on down to all of the courses that I just mentioned that's offered with Wig Making 101. Keep in mind, guys, there is more to learn in wig making, and I'm trying to teach you just about everything you possibly could know when it comes to this part of the business and hair, in the hair industry. Last but not least, join the community. It is on the student homepage. It will also be on the homepage of Wig Making 101. There will be a link for you to click on, so it tells you there, join the community. Joining the community, this is where all custom wig makers, stylists, hair loss practitioners, people who just like to make wigs for themselves or their loved ones. This is where you get the updates. This is where you'll get the live course notifications and more straight to your phone. This is the Wig Making 101 community. These are all of the members that are there now. So make sure you head on over there and join them. And that's it, guys. So if you have any questions and you're watching this from 3 platforms, probably 4 platforms. If you're watching this from YouTube, just check down below for links that apply to you, that'll help you. If you're watching this on Instagram, you may want to go to the website itself and go through everything that I've just shown you. And if you're watching this on Facebook, exact same thing. And if you are watching this from, you know, the group, the community, all your questions, everything, just ask them and I will respond as soon as I possibly can. More than likely, it will be in a video format because it's just easier to communicate with you guys through talking. And yeah, that's it. So I want to make sure that this got out to you guys. So I'm going to go to the home page and reiterate what's going to change. So when you come back to this page, you'll see what's happening. So again, these updates will be on this page right here. This video will change. Joining the live will change into joining the community. So it'll allow you to get up to the minute updates and everything just like this. And I will see you guys in the next live. And students, I will see you in the next class.